Hey everyone, I'm Courtney and I'm back with a new video to show you how my reselling business made $727 gross sales on eBay and Poshmark this weekend. We are in Q3 now, fall is here, and the sales are starting to reflect it. After an August where sales weren't the best for me, I'm happy to see that things are starting to heat up. Stick around to see how much profit I made, and if you're new to my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get into the video. Kicking the weekend off with these Adidas Tyro 21 pants. Black, size large tall. Prime green. Nice bread and butter sale of $34 over on eBay. I sold this Super Bowl Indianapolis 2012 ball. It is signed. I'm not sure who it's signed by. It's got this on the back of it. Sold it for $30. It could be worth a lot more if I knew who this signature was, but got this ball in a bulk deal for like $3. So either way, I'm happy with the profit. I sold this 40-ounce Stanley. It is the, I think it's the Cool Brushstrokes model. This was actually a bad buy that I got like at the beginning of last year. Sold it though for $53. I got these like at the height when Stanley's, everyone was going crazy over them, but ended up holding it for almost 2 years, but happy to get rid of it. I sold it to a repeat buyer, so I thank them for that. I sold this Levi's women's shirt. It's a pearl snap. New with the tags is the Effortless Essential Western Standard Fit. There is a flaw on it, so I had to list it as new with imperfections. Got a little, I guess that's a marker mark on it, but still sold it for $31. Sold this Cleveland Browns hoodie. It's the Combine Authentic. I'm selling a lot of NFL stuff at the moment. It is a size small. Sold this for $15. I sold this Indianapolis Colts New Era. It's the 3930 size large, extra large. Sold it for $33. I picked up some of these from Ross earlier this year when they were having a clearance sale. And I'm glad that I did because I've been selling these like over the past week. So $33 each is not too bad. One of my favorite finds of the year was this vintage Chaps Ralph Lauren trench coat. It's on this nice olive color. It's a size 46. Yep. Sold this for $62. Probably could have gotten more for it if I would have waited and sold it during the winter time, but overall, some very good profit for me. So happy to see it go. Another clearance find. This one from Academy during their 75% off sale. Only sold it for $10, but I got it cheap. So it is what it is. Not all finds are a home run. I am still moving the Crocs. This pair are the Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Size 7 women's. Sold these for $55. And I sold another pair of Hello Kitty Crocs. This time, a women's size 8. Is something going on with Hello Kitty at the moment? Because I also sold another pair maybe 3 days ago, something like that. But I like it. I still have a couple more. Sold these for $54. Sold this The Aces Span Tee for $7. There are some flaws on it. Has a nice back hit though. There's some cracking from their Waiting for You tour. Sold some Peloton leggings. They're the 925 collab, size large. Sold these for $20. As I mentioned before, school's back in. Sold this Syracuse Pro Edge size large tee for $9. I was low-key sad to see this one go.
These are my new shoes from Converse. They're so light and so fast, my grandmama can whoop you in them. Grandmama! Let's go.
I was planning on keeping it for myself if it didn't sell too quickly. It's a nutmeg 1988, like someone cropped it. Nutmeg made in USA. It is a size extra large though. Sold this one for $18 over on Poshmark. I sold this Jurassic Express wrestling t-shirt. It is a Gildan size 2XL. Found this one at the flea market, super cheap. Sold it for $9. $10 on this Luigi mask. Sold this F1 Senna hat, brand new, for $26. Sold these Lululemon leggings for $20. They're the fold over model, so if you want to fold them over like that on your waist, you can. Another one of my favorite finds this year is this Coogee with the embroidered art hands. It's a size 4XL. It's got some little sleeve hits on it. Very nice. Sold this one for $28. I got a little too caught up in shipping these next two items I'm getting ready to show you guys. So I'm having to do a voiceover so you can actually see what's sold. Here we have the North Face Chill Cat Nylon 2 Dry Vent Waterproof Boots. These are a men's size 13. Really good condition. Found these at Goodwill for $10. And when I checked the comps, I knew that I could get at least $60 for them. I had a buyer send me an offer for $62.50, which I accepted no problem. I'm very happy with the profit here. Sold the very last pair of these Pokemon Snorlax Crocs. These were a women's 8, men's size 6. I got these earlier in the year when Crocs were having their clearance event sale. Really good pickup, really good profit. These were a call out in the group that I'm in. Millennial Profit runs it. So if you're a reseller, I would highly recommend you checking out his group. Now, for the most important question, Courtney, what did you make? So let's get into the numbers. As I said at the beginning of the video, I made $727 gross profit. After $314 in cost of goods sold, $146 in shipping, and $110 in eBay and Poshmark fees, that leaves me with a whopping $158 profit.
Damn! Put your glasses back on.
That is a 22% gross profit margin. I like to be transparent. Some people wonder, Courtney, will you go full time with this? And right now, I like multiple streams of income. In order to go full time, you would have to move tons of product, and that's a ton of storage, more fees, of course, and it is possible. And, like I said, I'm part time, and there's some people who are killing it part time, making tons of money. But, I recently started a new role, so I'm having to put a lot more time into that. And my sales these last couple of weeks kind of reflect that. But it is possible, but it is a nice side hustle. We see all the time on YouTube people who are just killing it, full time, but they're moving so much product, and that's hard for me. I've gone the storage route, and that's a whole nother story for another time. I lost a ton of inventory, but yeah, so people, $158. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.